Let's get started from standing today, okay? A few minutes of warm up before we sit for a much longer time. Then as we started it, hands come together to the heart. Take a deep breath in, exhale it out. Take another deep breath in, exhale it out. Press your feet into the ground. The balls of the feet, the heels, lift your heart. And we start moving. Lift the arms over the head, inhale. Tilt forward and fold over your legs, exhale. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Reach the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Release the head down. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. We are going to step back. Inhale, reach the arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward, release the head down at the end. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, place your palms down, step your feet back far to plank. Inhale. Exhale, place your knees and feet down to the floor. Take your weight a little forward, engage your core, and lower your torso down. Extend your arms out to the front, place the palms together slightly, maybe just the fingers. Press your feet to the floor and breathe. Forehead is resting, and we are breathing. Then slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Keep the elbows together, shoulder blades in the back. Lift your head and chest slightly off the ground, cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes under. Press your hands to the floor. Push back all the way towards your heels. And if you can stay here, then extend your spine, your arms, and lower your forehead. And we breathe. If the toes, the joints cannot take this, then lower your feet down and just stay in that kind of child's pose. Then look up, come forward, inhale, and press your hands to the floor even more. Lift your hips up to down dog, exhale. Press the floor away and walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, coming all the way up, reaching the arms over the head. Look up towards the palms if you can. Exhale, drawing the hands down to the heart. We stand for a second, reestablishing our stand, finding balance on 2 feet. Finding that reassurance that no matter what kind of storm we are in, I can feel my feet underneath me, rooting my energy down to Mother Earth, and I can take another breath. For me, these are not just words. I truly mean it. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. Exhale, tilt and fold over your legs. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, step your feet back forward. Exhale, place your knees and feet down and lower the torso down. Place your feet and forehead to the floor. Extend your arms above your head, hands together, maybe just the fingertips. And we breathe. Forehead touches the ground, feet touch the ground, hands touch the ground. Then slide your hands underneath the shoulders. Elbows stay together. And reach your chest and head up to a baby cobra. Lower back down, tuck your toes under. Press your hands to the floor. Come back up to all four and reach back to down dog. And breathe. Lift your heels, look forward, and walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, reach all the way up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. How do I feel now? Stepping into that. We are preparing for meditation, which is, for me at least, a very honest place. And I would like to invite you to be honest. Raw, honest. You practice for yourself. So let it be the truth that comes up. Let's take our stand to maybe hip distance apart the feet. Shift the weight to the right leg, extend through the whole torso. Turn the left knee out and bring the left foot in. Hands come back to the heart, gaze to a point softly. Now, stay here if you need to. Or take your foot up and press against your shin. Or some of you take the foot all the way up and press against the thigh. The thigh and the shin pushes against the foot as well. When I start launching videos, we'll talk about these details in how I align asanas, what I learned and what I like to practice with. Breathe. And then reach the arms over the head, separate your hands, keep breathing. Open the arms to the sides and we express receptivity. And then we draw the palms together to our soul. Release your hands down and release the foot down. Find your balance on 2 feet. Take a breath in. Long exhale out. Shift the weight and place the balls of the foot down. We aim to start with a clean paper. We have no idea what this side has for us. Hands come to the heart. Stay here if you need to. Or press your foot against your shin and the other way around. Or take your foot up all the way and press. And breathe. Soften your heart, soften your gaze, but firm your legs and feel the strength coming from the earth. And we breathe. Then release your foot down. Release your hands here. Reach your arms over your head, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Look up and lengthen. Fold over your legs, exhale. Bend your knees and please find your seat and place the soles of the feet together. Not too close to the hips. And very gently fold over your legs. Hands come down to a place where it's supportive. If you are very flexible, you might be able to place the forehead on the feet. Not necessarily, guys, at all. It's completely fine just to stay up here and relax the neck and the head down just enough so we can stretch those muscles so that we can prepare our backs and hips for a longer sit. Release your face, relax your tongue, and breathe. And please come back up slowly. Extend your legs out, move your toes, move your feet, circle your feet. And let's get ready for sitting for 27 minutes. If this is the first time that you watch this or practice with us, welcome. Get into a comfy pose and sit on anything that you imagine that you can sit on for 27 minutes without too much adjustments, although that is completely fine to adjust. In my word. Or let me rephrase it while we are setting up. Noticing that I adjust my seat because I cannot sit with discomfort at all. Do you know what I mean? I don't know who else is here, but hello, hello. Actually, I want to say hello to these people before we move on. See Jofika. Hi, Jofi. And Stephanie, good morning. So you guys came on as well. Welcome. So I hope I said there is one more person. Oh, who is it? Who is it? Marybeth. Okay. I said hello to Marybeth. So guys, sitting up tall. And as I said earlier, if you have to change, change. Notice if it's a very valid, I'm so hurt that it just really doesn't feel right, or I have no more blood in my feet and that bothers me so much, and change quietly. If you are changing out of the pose because you love yourself so much that you don't want to cause any discomfort, I invite you to notice that. No punishment, no judgment, just, oh, that's my reaction. Okay, so let's get started. Please sit up tall. Place your hands on your lap. And fingers come together, the thumbs gently touch. We sit up tall. And we sit up tall, but we create very much comfort around our sit bones. No matter how you sit, you want to feel that comfort. Everything is just right as we start, and we'll see where we are going with it. Look around and practice stating everything as is, naming the objects, and keeping them on that level that these are objects around us. We have gathered these, or if you are out in nature, then you say tree, flower, bog, whatever you see, soil, rocks, water. But if you are inside, we gather this. This is our room right now. And these are just objects that help us, actually. And then we come back to center. And close your eyes. If that proves to be difficult, lower your eyelids and gently look there. And as we name the objects around us, we are going to tap into the sensations that we experience in each moment. First, we start with the touch. The touch between the legs, the shins, the feet. and the earth, or the floor beneath you. And you keep moving on and tap into any touch that you can experience. Noticing how the mind takes us into this journey and how it moves from one place in our body to another to experience that touch. We are the observers of our own selves for this time. And then we come to the smell. The breath, the inhale, exhale, the cold and the heat, the right and the left nostril. We experience it all. How we feel, what we feel as we observe the breath and the smell. We want to be as objective as possible, but noting also when emotions come to the surface. And if those emotions are disturbing, we come back to any grounding point that proves to be helpful for us. And we go to the ears and we take in all sounds that surround us, from far and near, from within. All sounds. If you have children around you, people shutting doors, talking, and you might wish to be completely alone in an isolated place right now and just be quiet. Welcome those sounds as well as we welcome the birds, the laughter. We welcome a soothing, comforting voice. Welcome all the other noises because these contain that moment and that moment is precious. And then we come to the eyesight. Closed eyelids, shapes, forms, darkness, some light. We tap in. And finally we tap into the taste in the mouth. You just simply be okay with it. We swallow if you need to. And you make a mental note that we are in a safe place. We are free. And we are bounded to suffering if we choose to continue suffering. But with these moments, we create a loving space around our hearts to witness what is important for us at this moment in our hearts, in our souls, in our minds. If we become overwhelmed with those emotions and thoughts, we come to the breathing, maybe. Maybe you come back to the touching sensation. Finding the way to reground ourselves and reassure ourselves that we are safe. But that journey within, that's the biggest journey in a human life. So we also have in our toolbox the connection to our own breath. And we just keep it very simple. If we wander away and we don't know how to find our way back, then we turn the attention back to the breath. One single breath could contain our whole universe. One single breath contains that moment where all boundaries move away. And we pay attention to our hearts. We soften them. We let the light shine in our hearts. Tiny light that gets stronger and stronger as we observe it. And it's also very playful, this light. And it warms everything up around itself. And our psychic can rest in this light. If you happen to have very troubling moments in your life today, then you can bring into your vision someone who for you is reliable, whom you feel safe around or with, or whenever you think of that being. If you have a very good day
just simply happily having a nice Saturday or any day that you watch this video, then think of someone who brings you joy. And when you think of this being, you feel, oh, I'm so grateful. And you smile. And we keep the energetic feeling of that vision in the center of our heart, as well as we feel the warmth coming from the heart and the light. And we think of ourselves. And we send another prayer to our own selves. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And repeat these lines or something along these lines for yourself silently for a few more times. Feel in your heart. May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I be happy. And then we feel the warmth that comes from these words. And any change that we would like would start with ourselves. And no matter how bad we are or imperfect, there has to be love towards ourselves. And then we turn our awareness to a being who we love dearly. We just love that being. Now again, if in this particular day you have a very difficult time to think of anyone, then visualize the picture of, as Kira says, a kitty cat or a puppy. Those creatures are very cute, or any animal that is fuzzy and warms your heart. But if you have someone, it can be a pet, then visualize that. And all of a sudden you feel like, oh, it's so nice. And then you keep that being in your heart and you send a metta prayer to that being. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And then let that being filled with these moments of gratitude towards its existence from us. Let that being just float away from our consciousness, and we bring the awareness to another being whom we see on the streets, in the store, in a building, and we can recall his or her face, but we don't know the person at all. We don't know the name, nothing. They might say hello, and that's the extent of it. And that person, to visualize this person, is going to represent all the millions whom we encounter just as we drive, as we walk, as we take care of our businesses in stores or banks or anywhere we go to. And those beings exist today at the same time as we do. And we send all them the metta prayer. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And you bring your awareness back to yourselves, back to the breath. And we quiet the mind, or just observe the mind as we observe the breath, the sensations, and everything that these following minutes will contain for us. And we sit silently together.
Please place your hands together with your heart and gently bow the head forward. Take a deep breath in together and exhale it out. We express our gratitude towards everything that we have at this very moment. Then we thank our teachers and loved ones, ancestors, friends, family, pets, all beings who have helped us to come to this very moment with wisdom, love, and care. And at this moment, we are the lucky ones because we can practice together. We have the needs, the time, the energy, the resources to sit down and look within and inquire. So, from the heart, which is in a much better place than many, many, many other billions on this earth, we express the metta prayer to those who suffer greatly. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be healthy. And the inquiry for ourselves is, may I see the truth? May I speak the truth? May I feel it? Thank you for your presence.